Did you know that by paying only $45 to the United States Bureau of Engraving and Printing, they will give you a bag of money worth $10,000? Or did you know that the majority of people who have lived for over 100 years were born in the fall season? If you're interested in hearing these interesting facts, please stay with us until the end of the video. Did you know that the production of the video game Grand Theft Auto V or GTA 5 cost a staggering $265 million? In fact, this game holds the record for the highest production cost among video games. Interestingly, Rockstar Games managed to sell $1 billion worth of the game within the first 72 hours of its release. During that initial period, the company made a profit of $735 million. Or, did you know that in some luxury models of Mercedes-Benz, there is a system in place that, in the event of a collision, quickly emits a loud sound called the pink noise? This sound is designed to prepare and tense the muscles in the occupant's ears, preventing damage to their ears during accidents with the help of the loud pink noise. It's interesting to know that also, 800,000 years ago, the African Sahara was entirely green and humid. It is believed that changes in the Earth's axis led to the formation of the current desert. Did you know that caviar, which is considered a relatively expensive delicacy today, used to be forcibly given as poor quality food to some prisoners years ago? It's like the equivalent of giving someone a cockroach or mouse as food back then. Did you know that anger makes people more honest? Or did you know that both men and women who cheat on their life partners tend to have lower IQs? Also, did you know that in the music video for Beat It by Michael Jackson, he invited 80 members of dangerous Los Angeles gangs to reconcile and come together? Did you know that, according to NASA's latest research, a perfect and uninterrupted nap takes approximately 26 minutes? In the middle of the Pacific Ocean, there is a point called Nemo. If someone is on a ship at that point, they have the greatest distance to all land and humans on Earth. Interestingly, the closest humans to them are astronauts residing in the space station above them. Did you know that the apple tree, whose apple fell on Newton's head, leading to the discovery of the Earth's gravity, is still alive and growing in the Newton family's home after more than 350 years? And did you know that chewing gum for 1 hour burns approximately 11 calories? Of course, the sugar inside the gum also contributes calories to our body beforehand. Even more interestingly, by paying just $45 to the Bureau of Engraving and Printing of the United States, they will give you a bag of $10,000 in shredded banknotes. And here's some bad news for chocolate lovers. You might know that according to the latest research, most scientists believe that climate change will cause there to be no chocolate in the world by the year 2050. Also, know that in Norway, if you publish a book, the first customer for your book will be the Norwegian government. They will buy 1,000 copies from you right away and distribute them to libraries across the country. Did you know that statistics show people who live over 100 years are more likely to be born in the fall? It's also interesting to note that researchers at Harvard University have found that dogs dream more about their owners, indicating a strong bond. Also, know that the common swift bird can continue flying for 10 months without landing or resting. In fact, they are tireless, and it has been observed that they can even mate or sleep while in flight. And did you know that some researchers believe that physically holding money can reduce your stress levels and even alleviate pain? Indeed, they say that money is a remedy for pain. Did you know that dolphins try to rescue someone if they see them drowning? Also, did you know that consuming garlic can slow down the aging process in humans? Did you know that years ago, a scam artist in the United States convinced several investors to contribute $200,000 to build a tower reaching 480 feet? The investors were pleased, thinking that the scammer meant 480 feet. But when the construction was completed, they realized a structure of only 480 inches had been built for them. Instead of a tower measuring 146 meters, only 12 meters were constructed, and it wasn't even a tower. The investors filed a complaint with great dismay, but the court ruled in favor of the builder because the contract did not specify whether it was feet or inches. 480, what? Feet or inches? Did you know that the first woman who managed to travel around the world by bicycle had learned to ride just a few days before starting her journey? Also, did you know that according to the latest research, around 30% of children can use a tablet before they learn to speak? It's also worth knowing that recent studies indicate that the speed of wind has decreased by almost 60% over the past 30 years. Did you know that Barbie's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts? Or did you know that 90% of the world's population is located in the Northern Hemisphere? And it's interesting to know that the body of an adult is composed of septillion atoms. And for comparison, there are only around 3 billion stars in the Milky Way. And finally, did you know that due to the transfer of energy from the Earth's rotation and tides, the Moon moves approximately 378 centimeters away from the Earth each year? Thanks for staying with us.